What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing another Sephiroth Sacrifice deck. This was from a standard MTGO league. Basically, though, this one's slightly different. So we got the 4 Sephiroth, right? We've also got Infestation Sage, Corrupted Conviction, Nesting Bot, Cathar Commando, Voice of Victories, Umbral, Collar, Zealot, Vengeful, all that other stuff. But then we have Bartolomé and Sir Vondam, and only 2 Raise the Past. So let's see if this Sephiroth deck will do better. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1,800 subscribers. Ooh, this is a good curve. Turn 1 Infestation Sage, turn 2 Voice of Victory, turn 3 Prophet, right? But really, no. We could go into Sephiroth or we could go into Bartolomé and just go from there. If opponent doesn't kill, well, there it is. Virtue of Persistence. I was going to say, if they don't kill, I think we still go for the Voice of Victory here and then hope for the best. Swing in with a 1/1 insect flying. Alright, nowhere to run. Opponent is playing Oops All Removal, it seems. I'm going to risk it and I'm going to go for Sephiroth. I don't think we want to go ahead and sacrifice our flying insect just because we want to try and use that if next turn we can get out like a Sir Vondam and then a Vengeful Bloodwitch. Another nowhere to run. Okay, well, this is the first match we're playing and we're facing the exact counter to our deck as Magic intends. But we're going to persevere or push through. Vengeful Bloodwitch coming down. Then we can get Bartolomé down. I'm going to hold off on the Sir Vondam just in case, because opponent does have the Ghost Vacuum. I don't want them to know that we have the Sir Vondam right away in case they have something to kill creatures, because that's going to be our only way that we can get rid of their Ghost Vacuum and kind of shut them down. Once we get Sir Vondam up to like a 4-drop, then we're good to go. So next turn, what we can do is we can get the Sir Vondam down, then the Timeline Culler, and then we have enough online if we need to sacrifice everything, and then get rid of the Sir Vondam and take out the Ghost Vacuum. They're going to take the Infestation Sage. I was like, Reclamation Sage? That's not right. Let's actually go Enduring Innocence here. And then Timeline Culler. We're going to get a 2-for-1 special here, so we get to draw a card, Nesting Bot. We can then attack, and we can always sacrifice it to the Bartolomé. But let's go ahead and sacrifice this first, just to get us kind of started. And then I think we just swing out only with the color here. Because if we were to swing out and have to sacrifice, we'd have to sacrifice 2 to pump up the Bartolomé enough to beat the Sage. So now we can get rid of the Timeline Culler and see what opponents got for us. We're doing pretty decent. Sun Pearl Kieran. Okay, so opponent's definitely going to go ahead and bounce a nowhere to run. Back to hand. That makes sense. It's the right move. But now it depends on what they're going to target here. That's the real question. Because if they target our Bartolomé, then we can't really do anything, right? So I think, or we can do something. Sorry, if they target our Bloodwitch, we can't do much. So let's get the Sir Vondam down. And then we can go ahead and try to throw out the Cathar Commando. That's another way to actually get rid of their artifact. So we're feeling better. Nowhere to run. I could see him going for the Sir Vondam because now they see we have an answer to their Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, so we got to sacrifice 2 to keep it alive. This isn't fun, but we'll get rid of the Enduring Innocence. We'll put a counter on it. This is going to go ahead and come back so we can still get some draw spells. And then we got to get rid of the Vengeful Bloodwitch. See, opponent was just checking out the Vengeful Bloodwitch. Oh, they're going to take the Enduring Innocence. Not bad. I mean, good for opponents. As long as we can get the Sir Vondam up to a 4, then we're good to go. So, they're tapped out. We live. We have a Raise the Past also, but they've been doing some like kind of crowd control, getting rid of everything. I think we got to go ahead and get the Timeline Culler down and then sacrifice the nesting bot, pump up more, sacrifice the color, pump up more. I mean, we could have attacked, but I mean, we can attack now with the Bartolomé, but they probably would have just blocked the color and then we would attack. It's just unnecessary. All right, pass the turn. Hope that opponent doesn't get that land. Okay, a Johnny, Collar of the Pride. Not a bad one for them, so they're going to pump up their creature more. The Reclamation Sage is... it's going to get beefy, but I think we can still win. The biggest thing is we got to see if we can get our Vondam up to enough damage. I think if we raise the past here and then sack everything to the Bartolomé, we can have Menace and just attack, right? So I think we got to raise the past. So we get a Nesting Bot, which is 2, and a Bloodwitch, which is 1. We can now go ahead and sacrifice the Nesting Bot. Yeah, I think we have exact damage here. So drain opponent for 1, put a counter, drain opponent for 1, get a counter. We do this just 2 more times and we're good to go because they cannot block our Menace Sir Vondam. And we made it. Holy cow. I can't believe that we made it that far. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and swing out. Good game, opponent. And on to the next one. All right, Sin. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this one. Alrighty, well, decent hand here. We got some turn 1 plays, turn 2 plays. Let's throw down the Courtyard. I think Nesting Bot is the best. Just start our engines a little bit here. The next turn, ooh, I think we want to go ahead and actually serve Vondam first. I was going to say we could go Umbral, Collar, Zealot. We're going to just hope for the best that the Sir Vondam wins, or lives, not wins. I've been playing too much Riftbound. Multiversal, let's go Godless Shrine. We can now throw down the Umbral, Collar, Zealot, and then the Infestation Sage, so we're online. Dang, that was such a quick, like, turn 3, and we're good. I was going to say, let's say they Lightning Helix the Sir Vondam. We sack the Infestation Sage, sack the Insect also. They play something really crazy here. We could always just get rid of it with the Sir Vondam. They might have a board wipe, though. Okay, Stormshriek Feral. I've never seen that card. Holy moly. Okay, let's start doing it. Sorry, opponent. I know it's your turn, but it's our turn. We get to play. Oh, they've had enough. On to the next one. We could probably squeeze in one more. Fido Bear coming in. All right, this is a good hand. Do we do Shrine or do we do Verge? I think we go Verge. Oh, yeah, I messed that up. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's Godless Shrine now. Pay the 2. I mean, same result, I guess. So let's go Sir Vondam. Dang, we could have had the same start. We could have Nesting Bot into Sir Vondam, into Umbral, Collar, Zealot, potentially. But we played the wrong mana. Ooh, Torch the Tower. Okay. That card is one of the most played cards in Standard, fun fact. I've been going over tournament decks, and that card was played in like 70% of decks. Makes you think. I think we got to go Nesting Bot here, and then Umbral, Collar, Zealot. This is feeling like a Raise the Past game. Like a Raise the Past matchup. And then this way we can... Well, they're going to kill it, aren't they? Yep, another Torch Tower. Okay. Well, that's fine. I was going to say, we could always block with Nesting Bot, then sack it so that opponent doesn't get to deal damage to our creature, and then in turn doesn't lower their own life. Cruel Claws Heist. Okay, opponent. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they get the Bartolomé now. I'm not giving up yet, obviously, but a lot of hope is lost. Not all hope, but a lot of it. Enduring Curiosity helps. Or Innocence. Jeez, have I been calling it Curiosity this whole time? Oh no. Okay. Nesting Bot. Let's put that in there. Corrupted Conviction is good. We'll get to draw 2 cards. Yeah, we really, really need a Raise the Past here. That's the only downside with this deck, is it's only running 2 of Raise the Past. Bartolomé coming down. Okay, yeah, I think we got a Corrupted Conviction. This is the draw 2 cards, not get rid of a creature. For a second, I thought it was to destroy a creature. What is opponent thinking about here? We're going to draw quite a bit of cards here. We're going to draw 3. Are we getting roped? Fido Bear? Fido Bear. Come on, look at Momo. Look at Momo. You gotta play for Momo, Fido Bear. They're still here. What could they be thinking about? That's what I'm always curious. Like, what could they actually be thinking about? Well, Voices of Victory, or Voice of Victory. It should be Voices of Victory because it has Mobilize. Just saying. We could hold back the Cathar, but I think we... I think we do. If they attack with the Cecil, then we can go ahead and flash that in. And I'm feeling better. Okay. Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. Tiny Bones does whatever Tiny Bones. Let's bring in the Cathar Commando. I almost just called it Brutal Cathar. What year am I living in, y'all? What year of magic am I in right now? Let's go Vengeful Bloodwitch. Come on, Umbral Collar Zealot. We just need a sacrifice outlet. Good game from opponent. Good game. Well, you know, let's get into the wrap-up. We played a bonus game here and still finished under 15 minutes. So, of course, Sephiroth's deck is amazing. This deck still worked really well. I can definitely see how it won its store championship, I believe is what it was. There are better ways to play this. I would heavily favor adding more Raise the Past, maybe take out like a Voice of Victory, maybe the one off of the Enduring Innocence, but those are also draw spells that help you out. Timeline Culler is insane in this as well. But let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to add anything from Avatar to this or no? Momo's looking pretty good. Might be my all-star from the new set. But once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today and you matter. Goodbye.